This is Katie AJ the Random Girl, also known as Canon K Spirit on YouTube, and also known as Bunny294 on DeviantArt. I'm just going to do a voice meme because I like voice memes and I talk too much. Question 1. When were you last happiest? I think it was to find out the date of when I leave school, because I hate school. I don't like my teachers, and I just don't like school. But it doesn't mean I don't like learning. Anyway, when were you last annoyed? Last time I was annoyed, I was playing Prince of Persia. I was on a second boss and I was so close to finishing it, and my brother accidentally reset my PlayStation and I was so pissed. When were you last sad? Sad. I suppose it was after the day, this was on one of my journals in DeviantArt. I felt ill after playing basketball with my friends at school on our lunch break, and they stayed by me to help me get back to school. My friend even phoned the school to say that we would be laid back. Then these two teachers came out. One yelled at us at the top of her voice and said, "I don't care how she feels, you're late." And she called me stupid right in front of my face, and after that I was just depressed for a fortnight. So that was it. Anyway, when are you last angry? Last time I was angry was some absolute douche. He put on this very abusive comment on one of my pictures and I nearly flipped, but I wasn't going to let him get away with it. I reported him and he's banned, so that's it. End of him. It's his own fault he's got banned. Anyway, what was the last movie you saw? It was Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. It's alright, but I prefer the older ones. And, well, I know because Daniel Radcliffe's in. He's a good actor. Very nice too. Anyway, what was the last thing you ate? Last thing I ate was a hot dog. It's kind of weird because I don't really like hot dogs and I'm not much of a meat eater, but, and well, my brother made it, so I thought, why not? He's my favourite brother. What was the last thing you drank? What was it? It was a 7-Up in some ice, because right now here in the northeast we're having a bit of a heat wave going on at the minute, and that was funny. I could not get up this morning because it was so bloody hot in my room. I had my window open and the fan on at full blast, and it still felt like I was in a desert. Honestly, I was drained, and I felt like something dried in salt because my mouth was so dry and my mouth was chapped. Anyway, what was the last thing you read? It was The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins, and I have to say it was brilliant. I could not put that book down. If I can't put a book down, I know the author is good. What was the last thing you listened to? The last thing I listened to was my brother rambling on to me about sci-fi. I don't care what he was saying because I don't like sci-fi, I despise the genre, but he was rambling on, that's what I heard. What was the last song you listened to? It was Our Solemn Hour by Within Temptation. I love that song right now. I am addicted to it. And I downloaded it onto my iPod from iTunes, and my iPod must be so fucked up right now because I've playing it so many times. What's happening right now? Okay, on the 3rd of June at 22:10 p.m. my brother is staring at me because he thinks I'm talking to myself. No, technically, Jim, I'm not talking to myself, I'm talking to the computer. So there. Now he's giving me a funny look and now he's leaving the room. I got brothers, don't mock me. What are you going to think about in your future? Well, right now I'm going to think about how my driver's license is going to look because my name is 35 letters long. And it's probably going to be so tiny and if I get pulled over for speeding or something, a policeman is going to have to buy a magnifying glass and look at the tiny print of my name. So, oh well. Anyway. What was the last thing you drew? It was a music box. Because right now on DeviantArt I'm doing the not Deviant, 100 Themes Challenge, and I'm on number 8 for music, and I do a music box because I like music boxes. Wait, what was the last thing you wrote? It was part 2 of a story called Normally Different, with my friend's characters in it and my character and whatnot. It's a bit different from what I usually write because this time it's got a 19-year-old assassin in it. Oh, it might not be accurate, but meh. Shout outs. Say the people you want to say hi to. Okay. Hello, China, Chantel, and Sticks. That's it, really. Those are my friends on DeviantArt, and I'm glad to say they gave me a lot of support through past year because I had depression. I won't say that because it's a very, 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 very long story, and their comments and been chatting with them, it's made me a hell of a lot better. Otherwise I would have been slitting my wrists. Anyway, right, you can find me here on YouTube and DeviantArt. My name is Bunny294. Bye bye.